Good morning, everyone. I hope your Friday is off to a good start. What you not know about today is that it's National Scribble Day, a day to celebrate scribbles. And we're going to read this book that started it all in just a moment. I'll show you the book right here. Nice, right? I'll get the right camera, I promise, guys. So its author is Diane Alber, and the title, I'm Not Just a Scribble. But while we're giving some folks a chance to tune in and get everybody live here on Facebook, I want to let you know that I'm actually joined today with safe social distance, of course, my pal, Derrick Shore, host of Houston Life, because this is not just one story time today, we're going to do double story time. Derrick will be reading Scribble Stones, another one of Alber's books, as well to you this morning. So I hope you guys are having a great start to your day. I think you're really going to enjoy both of these stories. The author is a mom. She writes books about kindness, emotions, acceptance, and of course, creativity. And if you have been joining us over the last few weeks, you know we've also been doing daily art assignments. So it seemed perfect, with today being National Scribble Day, to make the art theme scribbles. And of course, you've seen a lot of the artwork on some of our newscasts, and we will be sharing some scribble art ideas in just a bit. So you can send us your photos, and you'll see more of them on the news. And we'll let you know how you can post those on our Scribble Art Gallery. But right now, let's get to the first book of the morning, I'm Not Just a Scribble by Diane Alber. I like the little scribble guy too, he's cute. This is a story about Scribble, whose lines would cross and wiggle. Tiny loops would start him small, bigger swirls would make him tall. He could be shades of green or baby blue, even crazy colors, he loved them too. Choosing bright colors made him feel free. You never knew which one he would be. Then one day, Scribble took a short walk where he found a house and stopped to talk. "Hello," said Scribble. "It's such a great day. I thought I'd come over and we could all play." The house never saw anything like Scribble before, but he was curious enough to find out a little bit more. So even though he was grumpy and didn't want to really play, he still managed to grunt, "What are you anyway?" Scribble was confused and didn't know what to say, so he said to the house, "I'm just a scribble. Is that okay?" "It's not okay," said the house. "You don't look right. Your lines aren't straight and your colors are too bright." "But color is fun," Scribble said. "I can show you why. Just give me a chance, please. Let me try." "No," said the house. "You cannot stay. You're nothing like me. Now go away." Hearing those words made Scribble so sad. A tear ran down his face. He felt really bad. "But I won't be upset," he proclaimed that day. So he changed his colors and went on his way. He continued his walk and soon found the sun. Along with the clouds, they could all have some fun. But the sun saw him coming and told him to stop. "Your lines are too messy, and we don't have a mop. Turn around, little Scribble." He went on to say, "Go back to your home, please, just go away." "But you're not being nice," Scribble shouted. He was quite mad. The fact that I'm different doesn't make me so bad. My colors are special and my lines are just fine. If you'd give me a chance, we could have a great time. Should we ask him to play? They huddled and discussed. It's fun with more friends. It's usually just us. And although they were worried they wouldn't work out, being mean to Scribble wasn't what they were all about. Scribble was surprised at what he saw the next day. All the drawings were there, and they wanted to play. Even Rainbow showed up, and he never came by. He was standing right there near the sun in the sky. "We're so sorry," said the clouds as they held back their tears. "Please come play," said the house. "We hadn't had fun in years." Scribble gathered all his colors and played with everyone. Blue, purple, green, and yellow. It was all so much fun. Look what they created when they finally came together. The art's so beautiful, and it was better than ever. The end. And then the author shares some beautiful Scribble artwork in the back to inspire you. So take a look at her scribbles, because you guys are getting ready to do your own Scribble artwork, and send it in, and we'll be able to share your beautiful artwork right here on Channel 2 later today. Some good inspiration. According to Albert and her fun website, great art starts with a scribble. And as we mentioned, today is National Scribble Day. So that's, of course, our theme for our art assignment. I'm going to let Derrick take over from here. He's going to give you all the details. And it's been fun to join you today, Derrick. I can't wait to hear your book.
Thank you, Britta. A lot of scribbles in that book. So much fun to sit and read. It's been a while since I've had a little story time. And do not worry, story time continues here, because a scribble is just perfect and can be done by artists of all ages. But we have posted a few extra ideas to help get you rolling on our website, clicktohouston.com/art assignment. Your little designers can choose a color or two or three or four or a bunch, and then scribble, then add eyes and a mouth. They can draw their own face or print and cut out jumbo scribble faces that Albert has provided on her website, and we will link you right to that from our page. You can also design and cut out giant eyes and a mouth, or use those jumbo scribble faces to add character to everyday objects. But of course, kids, make sure a grown-up is watching and approves of where you're placing those faces. And you don't have to stick to paper. Rocks can also become works of art with a scribble here or there. And that is the subject of our next book we're going to read by the same author, Diane Albert, Scribble Stones. Here's the book right here. So colorful. And a nice look at the cover there. I always like to start with the dedication page, and you can see that this book is dedicated to the author's children, Ryan and Anna, who love to play with a giant stone pile in the backyard, which inevitably inspired this story. That's so nice. There's a personal meaning behind this story. Here we go. This story is about one happy stone who was gray and round and rarely alone. He lived with the others, all stacked in a pile, and waited calmly with a large, friendly smile. Oh, he does look like he has a friendly smile, doesn't he? Each stone had a purpose, but it wasn't known yet. Some would be landscaping, and some a stone pet. There were so many things that the stones could be. The hardest part was just waiting to see. But they're anxious to find out what they'll be used for. Stone knew that his purpose would brighten someone's day. He just wasn't sure how or in what kind of way. He imagined the things that he might soon become as he watched all the stones get picked one by one. But his happy face slowly turned to a frown as he watched the tall pile start to dwindle on down. And although he was worried, he tried not to care until it was clear he was the last one there. Oh, sad little stone. His smile has gone away now, hasn't it? Then it finally happened. Stone was quickly picked up. He was placed on a desk next to a very large cup. There, his smile's back. Much better. As Stone looked around, he thought, this is so great. But he soon discovered he was a dull paperweight. I'm supposed to bring happiness, not hold paper still. There must be a mistake. This just can't be my skill. Oh, poor little Stone. Then all of a sudden, a splatter flew high, and then some bright scribbles came wiggling by. They were headed right toward the short paper stack, and they filled up the paper on the front and the back. He looks pretty shocked now, huh? They were all making art. It was happening so fast. Stone feared that the paper would simply not last. Look at all those color scribbles. He couldn't believe just how much the pile grew. Then he heard a small cry from the fun splatter crew. We knew that this pile was getting too tall. There is no more paper. We have used it all. The scribbles all cried. They now saw it too. This is a disaster. Oh, what will we do? Oh no, no more paper and a bunch of scribbles left. Stone didn't want the scribbles to cry, so he thought of something that they all could try. He slowly rolled down the very large pile and said, I know how to make you all smile. I know I'm not paper, but I like art too. Do you think you could spare some red, yellow, and blue? They loved the idea and could not wait to start. Scribble began making a happiness heart. Splatter then painted some pale baby blue. Another scribble added a sunny gold hue. It didn't take long before more stones showed up, and soon the line grew behind the large red cup. All those stones just waiting for their colorful scribbles. To Stone's surprise, he was picked up once more. He had never heard of this happening before. More art was added, and he was on his way to become a small gift to brighten someone's day. Well, look at that. He looks very happy. Nearby, another stone's journey had begun. He was spreading such happiness and having great fun. Every time he traveled, someone added their part. Sometimes just a scribble, sometimes fancy art. You can see that star down there. With each new layer, there was a story to share, and soon scribble stones were seen everywhere. They traveled the planet. It was quite an event, bringing happiness and fun wherever they went. Something tells me that might be the end. Now thousands of stones inspire creativity each day. Look at all that color. All because of a paperweight with a will and a way. And at the back of this book, there are some instructions there. Find a stone and add some art, a scribble, a splatter, or a happiness heart. Then give it away and let someone know that this scribble stone makes happiness grow. It's so very simple and easy to do. just add some more art and give it away too. Very, very nice. And I love the idea of giving it away to help spread some joy and happiness right now as more and more people are spending time at home. It could be a neighbor or a friend or someone you don't even know. Well, we hope you enjoyed these books as much as we did, and that they inspire you to find a way to celebrate National Scribble Day. We also hope you'll share all those super scribbles with us. Again, just log on to clicktohouston.com/art assignment for a link to those jumbo scribble faces and to upload your child's scribble art. If you share on social media, be sure to use the hashtags KPRC2Kids and National Scribble Day 2020. Well, Britta,
I love that.
that was so much fun, wasn't it?
That was a lot of fun. I like story time.
And I know you have some kids at home. Maybe they'll want to do a little scribble art project on paper or a stone.
Exactly. And you know what? When you were reading the story about the stone, I thought it'd be a great idea if you decide to do the scribble stone, when you take that walk with your family each day, just leave one of them in a pile next to the sidewalk. And then the other families walking around can see it.
We'll find it. That is such a great idea,
I think we should spread that one. That'd be fun to, put a little color out there across all of Southeast Texas when people are spending this extra time with their family.
It's a fantastic idea.
So if you do that, make sure you send us a photo because we want to see it.
Please, and include that hashtag KPRC2Kids. And we do want to thank Diane Alber, the author, for giving us permission to read her stories here today on the air and on Facebook Live. And thanks, by the way, to all of you who tuned in to join us.